Most of the students understand English, but they can't speak. The problem, honest, lots of my friends and students face. To explain why this happens and how you can fix it, I want to give you an imaginary. Imagine you go to the gym 4 times of the week. At the gym, you train your arms. You never train your legs. You just train your arms. What happens after few months? You going to have very strong arms, but your leg won't be that strong. It's the same with speaking. If you don't speak, you always listen to native speakers. You never speak, probably your speaking going to be weak. So that's the source of this problem. That's where it comes from. The solution is be quite obvious. The solution is to speak more. It's just like train your muscle at the gym. It's just like train your legs or your arms. The more you do it, the stronger it will become. So if you are facing this problem, if you are having this problem of speaking, you can understanding of native speakers, but you don't speak. So I wanted you to speak, even if you feel nervous, even if you feel like people judging you. You still need to speak. Language or English, rather a language need to be spoken. If you never speak a language, you won't going to become fluent. So if you that one thing could change, one thing you could do is to speak. To overcome this problem needs to be speaking, communicating, having conversation with people. I'm going to the analogy of the gym. I mentioned it earlier, right? You go to train your muscle becoming stronger. Honestly, it's the same when you're learning a language. When you first go to the gym, you probably going to feel weak. You might feel self-conscious. Might feel you don't know what you are doing. But after a time, the time goes by, the more you do it, the stronger you will become. The more confident you will feel, and the more you will improve. Same with learning English. When you first having a conversation with somebody, maybe you are A1, you are A2, you are not really advanced, you are going to feel nervous. You are going to struggle to find the right word to say. Even you don't feel like it. Eventually, you are going to feel more confident. Eventually, you are going to feel more comfortable to speaking. Eventually, you are going to become more fluent. This is very, very simple. So, this is something I recommend to my students all the time. You need to speaking, just speak. Don't overcomplicating. Don't need to make it more difficult when you stuck. When you speak, English is a language. A language need to be spoken. A lot of students feel like native speakers are judging them when they speak. Don't worry, there are people going to be less of them. They are going to become less of them. Maybe they are going to make mistake. They forget a word. They use something incorrectly. I understand your fear. Honestly, I thought the same when I was learning English. When I was learning grammar, I scared to speak, especially with native speakers, because I was worrying. Because I was expected, they are judging me. I have to be perfect. Because I was worried, they are judging me. I expected I have to be perfect. That was something that I struggled with. I am perfectionist. I always want to be perfect. You have to keep in mind that most native speakers aren't judging you speaking. Seriously, most of native speakers, if you don't believe me, I wanted you to ask this question. Will you judge somebody learning your language? Like most people you want, you will be impressed, you will be proud of them, you want to encourage them. And English speakers are no different. Native English speaker appreciate it when you make it effort to learn English. Now obviously there are some people who will judge in case anywhere in life, and you have to do your best to ignore these people. You should not let them discourage you. They are just negative people, right? I'm sure you have experienced people like that. Maybe English speakers or speakers of your native language. Again, there are very small minority people. If you can ignore them, if you can forget about them, that's really help you to improve. But 99.9% English speakers are not judging you. This is something I've seen all the time. Some of native speakers use double negative. For example, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. It's incorrect in English. You have to say, I don't know. Native speakers get it wrong all the time. Just because somebody is native speakers doesn't mean they speak correctly. If you are perfectionist, if you have to perfect all the time, I completely understand this, because I have the same way. You have to let go, because being perfectionist is going to be from improving, because being perfectionist is going to be prevent you from improving. Being perfectionist is going to prevent you from speaking. And if you don't speak, let me talk about earlier, you never going to become fluent. So, live in the moment. When you're in a conversation with somebody, when you're talking to a friend or native speaker, don't think about grammar, don't think about punctuations. Just open your mouth and speak. You can worry about the grammar later, but in the moment, in the conversation, your priority should be speak. Just opening your mouth and speaking. That's the key. Remember, the purpose of life, which is communication. It's not perfection, it's communication. So if you can express your ideas, if you can communicate what you want to say, you are doing fine. And if you keep doing this, if you keep getting into the conversation with people in English, eventually you will improve. It's a slow process. You have to be patient, but it is possible. We are human beings. We designed to learn a language. So don't worry if you feel discouraged, if you feel unmotivated. It's going to be normal. It happens to me when I was learning English, when I was learning grammar. But stick with it. Trust the process. Believe in yourself and keep speaking. Eventually you will improve. Eventually you will become fluent. Now, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope I was able to motivate you a little bit and help you get out of your comfort zone, help you courage to speak, which is super important. If you want to support the channel, make sure here subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell icon, like the video and comment and feedback. Thank you for watching.